We're live now. I don't know if it's late, yeah. I don't know if many people. It's not my other channel though. It's my other one, so not many. But people do still come online.
So, okay, how does this work? Comments come up here, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's
I'm
see
a
if
bit
anyone.
fresh, yeah?
Yeah. Let's see how many people.
How do you tell how many people online?
It
Oh, it just says 0 0 at the moment.
Let's see if anyone. I don't know if this thing is on public yet. Let me just because my one is set on private. One person come online. That is not public. It is public though.
Allah. Stratford, yeah?
Yeah. Look. Assalamu alaikum, brothers.
Wa alaikum salam.
Got brother Hamza here with me. So yeah. Oh man. Look at the Arabs. They're driving those
What
nice
a surprise.
cars.
The lights. How's it
Yeah.
going, guys? Brother Hamza. Yes. The light, brother lights.
So you check the comments out. I'm gonna check
Salam
them out.
from Australia, mashallah. This,
Alaikum salam,
the
Australia.
demographics there. Love you for the sake of love you too, akhi. So we're just with Saeed. He's taking me
What's
home.
supposed to like? Stratford Station, you near there, yeah?
Next week.
Stratford Station.
Stratford.
I just put
near
Stratford Station.
Yeah. Come through, see.
Head southeast on Edgware Road, aim right towards Marble Arch. Turn left onto Great Cumberland Place, then turn right onto Seymour Street.
What the hell?
There's 10 people
Why are you trying to
on
say
here
that?
now. That means there's
I'm
10
not going that
people
way,
here.
mate. I'm going the other way. Forget that, bro.
Why is everyone still awake at this time of night?
It's not just the UK. It's not just the UK.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah,
America, Australia, Malaysia, and all the countries, bro.
Okay, where's everyone from? Salam. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Ahmed Jassi. Hamza, who's older, you or your brother? We're actually twin brothers. We're twin brothers. You probably noticed we look the same. We're identical. My brother is minutes older than me.
I can tell the difference.
You can tell the difference.
Obviously, at first,
You
yeah,
can see,
at first
yeah.
I wouldn't have.
Yeah.
But as soon as I saw both of you, then I found out which one's you and which one's
I
your
think
brother.
when we were younger, we looked much more identical. Now, over time, just our facial features just kind of look different. He's got more of a masculine face. Afghanistan,
Guys, what do you think of
mashallah.
this? Look at this t-shirt. Show it to them, bro.
So that's the t-shirt.
I've
got the logo in the
hats,
middle.
We've got hats coming and stuff like that. Hats, t-shirts, full sweat, sleeveless tops and all that. 15 people. You know, if I went live on my other channel,
Yeah,
it'd be packed.
yeah.
Yeah.
Who's your brother? He's on some of the videos in Speaker's Corner. His name is Mohammed. He has one with the brother Rajib, who's been speaking against accusations against Muslims most recently. So yeah, his name is Mohammed. Wa alaikum
He's
salam.
half, isn't he? He's not full black, bro, is he? He's got Asian
Oh,
in him, innit?
Rajib.
Yeah.
No, Rajib. I think no.
He's half black, half Asian, isn't he? Something like that, isn't it?
No, I think his name is just an Indian name.
Really?
Very, mashallah, very intelligent, smart,
Nice
refreshing.
brother, very nice.
Very
brother.
nice brother, man. Very smart. Huh?
In 1,000 feet, use the second from the left lane to turn
And he's a
left
newcomer as well. He's only come in the last few months, right?
Yeah.
Especially when tensions have been high here in Hyde Park.
Not Rajib.
Particularly
What's
with
that?
the far
Not
right.
Rajib.
Yeah, Rajib. His name is Rajib.
Use the second from the left
See, I don't like.
He's the brother that wears the black hat.
to the left lane to turn slightly right onto
The reason I
place.
YouTube, see, the YouTube camera is not good, bro. That's YouTube. Their quality is not good. If I used my original camera, quality would have been good. The only reason I did that so we can read the comments. Otherwise, I need the comments on this, but I can't do it now because I need the map.
Yeah, I've been in Saudi for the last few years actually because I worked there. So I was working here in the UK and then I moved over to Saudi, and it's much more refreshing as in you don't get into too much theological debates or arguments. Everyone just lives their life and you can focus more so on yourself. You know, in London it's very capitalist,
that way,
everyone's
innit?
competing. Yeah, man. everyone's
one's gonna have
competing for money. Where Saudi, it's just you do your thing, you know. You can hear the adhan. It's nice. It's lovely. What do you guys think of the inheritance argument from Jamie? No, the inheritance argument has always been going on for years. It's not something which is new. Jamie has not brought. I'm assuming it's the guy that recently brought up the issue. This argument has been going on for years, and the ulama, the scholars, have already discussed it in depth. If it hadn't been, then we'd be in trouble in terms of inheritance, but we've never had that issue because the ulama, those who study this situation of or the topic of inheritance, they already have the answers for these situations, and there's multiple situations, more so than what Jamie had brought forth. And I didn't listen to all of what Jamie had, but from what I understood, I think he only brought one apparent difficulty.
Oh yeah, guys, check out the video. I think it's gonna be in Black Dunya on some other channel. And Amy, man, me and Amy. Amy came at me today, man. She goes, "Why did you swear at me and all that?" Watch that. I recorded it, but I'm not gonna upload it. I feel weird recording, putting my own stuff up like that. I don't. You get it? I think the other brother's gonna put it up.
Yeah, Amy, she's vitriolic. Personally,
I tried.
yeah.
Guy, I tried so hard with her, man. Really, I tried my thingy with her. Hold on, which? This is confusing, bro. Like,
Straight.
you're straight in it.
Yeah,
I just go through the way I know, man. Forget this.
What's this bank? Is it coming with me?
In 600 feet, slight left onto Victoria Street.
No, I can't read the comments. It's so far away.
No?
Slight left onto Victoria Street, A3.
Hold on. As soon as I recognize the roads, I'll.
What, you along with me?
We're sticking this city, man.
Continue on A3.
Guys, slowly. The comments are coming so fast. Because I'm using my other device for the map, man. It's taking me some next way. I should have gone the way I know, man.
Who cares if Kalam hates Islam? Kalam's a very peculiar character. I was speaking to him today, actually. You know,
Yeah, talk about Kalam a bit. Yeah.
it's not really so much
He'll
all
be all over
about
this.
him.
Don't worry, Kalam. Yeah, I know you're watching, bro.
It's not really
Kalam's
about
on
him.
this.
What is it's
Oh, he
this
will be.
whole YouTube kind of fascination that everyone has. They'll do clickbaits in order to get people attracted to the videos. And in any way to make money, people do things, and it might not be a monetization of YouTube videos. And this brings more food to the table, food for thought. When someone is recording, they're very conscious about who they're recording and how they're speaking to their audience. So you may have a different personality if you're trying to attract an American audience as opposed to an Arab audience. So you see different YouTubers employing different methodologies to attract
Content, viewers
yeah.
and subscribers.
Yeah, so I've spoken about Kalam with this, and I'm more than happy to say this. I've said this to him. Anyone can watch the videos that we had, and it wasn't a hostile discussion. I understand he went home and he done a video on that against me, but it wasn't really. I don't find these things too important. I understand there's much more nuances when you bring the TV channel or the YouTube channels along. So I think Kalam is just doing what he needs to do to get money, even
Money,
if it's not
views,
direct monetization.
YouTube, you know,
views,
successing
Patreon
these
accounts.
all for channel. I would say definitely because obviously I do certain things to get subscribers, views. I'll admit that, you know, clickbait, people getting hurt over my titles, man.
Straight onto Great George
And
Street.
yeah, guys, before I've got this video coming. Thingy, Shamsi and thingy, that Shia guy and Isa, Shamsi and Isa.
Yeah, that was actually an interesting
Watch that
discussion.
video, it's
Yeah.
coming. I'm gonna, as soon as I go home, I'll upload that. And what's the other one? Imam in Hijab and the Bayat al Ghadir team. I got that as well coming, inshallah. Full video, I got it.
Isa, yeah, that's right. Isa.
So those videos, bro, are very interesting. It's coming later on. Just keep up. I might upload it tonight. Depends how thingy I am, but I'll upload it.
Onto Great George Street. Parliament
Raza was the guy's name.
Raza, yeah.
to turn left
That brother, I think, is Shia. Said Haider. Yeah, he's a Shia.
Okay, Sunni Dawah. Okay.
Already, the videos already have seen. Oh, okay. Then you guys see me. He definitely will upload it because I've got my content's a bit different to his Sunni Dawah one.
Who's Sunni Dawah?
because my content is a bit different. I got a bit more extra footage.
Use the left 2 lanes.
So check my footage out.
A321.
Yeah, inshallah, I'm going back soon. So I've only got another maybe 2 weeks, and then I'm gonna go back to Saudi. I think I'm gonna be here next year, so I'm kind of losing a lot of zeal.
Left here, bro.
Yeah, can we not make? I'm losing a lot of zeal for this. There's a lot of argumentation just for the sake of argument, and yeah, I really lose a lot of energy and
Can I do a
enthusiasm
U-turn
for this
here?
stuff.
No,
I don't think you can.
That doesn't show sign in there. No, I can't see that. Inshallah.
It's out in 2 weeks, inshallah. 2 weeks, just over 2 weeks.
Lucky, bro. Imagine when Brother Hamza want to do Umrah, man. He just gets in his car and just drives down there.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, mashallah.
So lucky, man.
45 minutes. The
You can
road
do
is
Umrah.
straight.
All he has to do, man. 45 minutes, yeah,
Ihram
and he's
from their
there.
house, yeah.
Bro, it's
Ihram
from my house to SpeakersCorner.
To
The
Speakers
time
Corner,
it takes,
yeah, yeah.
you can do Umrah and come
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
Subhanallah, how lucky is that?
Yeah.
How lucky is that, bro?
And Jeddah, city Jeddah is amazing as well, you know. It's like a coastal city, right next to the sea. You got beach. It's really nice, beautiful.
Brother Hamza, why did you what did you study?
Oh, I don't really say the credentials. I've been careful not to say any credentials. What's your opinion on Sheikh Sudais saying America are peacemakers? I've not heard him say that. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he had said that, but I don't know the context. And to
Context,
be honest,
you have to know the context. You can't just like take a snippet out. Because you don't know what's in man's heart, why he said it,
Yeah.
what under pressure he is.
Have you
Is he?
seen that brother arguing with Sheikh Sudais? There were some brothers talking about today, but to be honest, I don't really delve into the political side anymore. I did so when I was younger, but over time I've just been focusing more so on myself, and I realized, especially living in London, we focus too much on other people, and it just becomes disingenuous. I know there are serious matters, but I don't see these people as infallible in the first place, so I don't put all my hope on all of these guys. Like these guys we speak of, they do great things, and they make mistakes along the way. I'm not saying he had made a mistake in this instance.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the video. I need to see the context, and even then, what's my opinion? You know, but
Reserve your comment.
Yeah.
Reserve it, bro.
What's that? Hamza, what is your biggest?
If you want to go down like that.
What is your biggest KO? Listen, we were in the park way before the cameras. And that's when I was young and zealous and I would have got into debates. Now I don't really get into debates, it's more of a discussion. So what I'm trying to do, and I'm hoping people can understand, is that I'm trying to draw a non-Muslim audience and ask questions.
Are you Somali?
Are you Somali? No, I'm actually Bengali. So in the dawah that I'm trying to do is not argumentation, it's not for argumenting or
ARK
debating.
Sarko, what's happening, bro?
Is the reason I do it is I ask questions to my technique is that I ask questions to Christians which I know are difficult, and I know they won't be able to provide a persuasive answer, and I'm hoping other honest Christians can see this without me having to argue with that Christian there and then. A lot of Christians have come up to me and said that they like that style. It's less intrusive, and it's more of a way of giving dawah.
We Bengalis, I think we're a bit calmer, isn't it? Because today, yeah, everyone is saying, brother, like, you know, the way I treat the Amy, they're saying, whoa, you know, you had patience and all that. Like, everyone is saying, well done, brother. I go, what did I do?
Am I
just had a discussion.
admitting that I have an agenda? I don't know any person on earth that doesn't have an agenda. If you don't have an agenda in your life, then you're going nowhere, right? You know, when people use this word, don't you have an agenda? I don't fully know what they're trying to suggest. Everyone has an agenda. If you go into the path for dawah, that in itself is an agenda. So yeah, I have an agenda. Yeah, no problem.
Our agenda is to give dawah, spread Islam.
Yes.
Spread meaning invite, not like with the sword, you know.
What we do is plain and apparent. It's not something which is hidden and subversive. It's quite clear what we do. As in, I could change the dawah form into a more attacking, but it's not nice. I don't like it. The person I'm speaking to doesn't like it. It stops them from accepting truth. There's a saying of one of the scholars. He says, "Ma'i thalatha khisal." I have with me 3 characteristics. One that give me it gives me strength over my adversary. The first is that I am happy when he is correct. The second is I am saddened when he is incorrect. And 3, I try to keep patience and make sure that my tongue is not against him.
Always look, seen what? Oh, I can read that comment now.
So I go in there trying to give da'wah in the concept that I'm trying to bring the person closer to Islam. That's our agenda. Do you not feel...
It's gone. Hold it down like that, you can touch it. Just touch the screen like that, yeah.
Okay.
Whoa, you
Sorry,
do it, bro.
okay.
I'm driving, bro. Hold the screen like that, like that, like that. You're gonna read it. If you're gonna go down, just go down.
How can you attack someone and it's, yeah. These things, you know, I was speaking to a brother, he's explaining that the makeup of Europeans historically is that they've always drunk alcohol and it's part of their culture. So the moment that you attack them or attack their drinking lifestyle, it's like you're attacking their culture. So you have to approach the situation with hikmah and understand that there are softer, euphemistic ways of explaining what you need to explain without making the person feel hurt. You know? At times it's hedging, it's going around the bush, it's being non-direct, it's not using divisive language like us and you, we and they and us and them. You know, you have to be as inclusive and very considerate in terms of the language that you use. Watch out.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying.
Sacco.
Yeah, okay, Sarko.
Okay, these comments go fast.
Yeah, just hold it down like that.
I think mannerisms go a long way. I think that's part of the deen of God.
Yeah, that's the main.
The
Or
Prophet
everything falls on his head. Without hikmah, patience, sabr, mannerisms, or it falls on the floor. Whatever your message you have doesn't matter. If you have knowledge, bro. Wallahi, it doesn't work if you don't have no mannerisms. If you're arrogant, to look down on people, they're not going to listen to what you say.
They're not.
Have you got internet now or something?
No, I was just...
Oh.
Nation Islam, football coming home. I stopped watching football a long time ago, unfortunately.
Side what?
What do you
Omar.
think about the
What's that?
inherit? Side get Uncle Omar in the car.
Man, I don't think so, bro. My man don't even, when I say salam to him, he won't even give me the reply. Forget.
Really?
I don't even talk, I don't know.
You know, guys, you know, in the actual park, it's not as hostile as it looks like
Yeah,
on
it's
camera.
not like that, yeah.
You see groups mixing and people speaking, but on camera, again, this is the issue.
It looks worse.
Scary, dramatic stories sell
not.
more.
You know, when people come first time to SpeakersCorner, they go, wow, we thought it was like crazy, but it's nothing like that.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's actually a very nice vibe,
it's not
especially most recently. The weather's nice, right?
Yeah, it's not like EastEnders, man.
It looks like
we
EastEnders.
act. You know, we're EastEnders actors, aren't we? So we act. Stuff like that.
Yeah, you get a lot of trolls in Hyde Park. You had Tan. You had Tan. You have a few others. I don't really.
The
drop
trolls,
names.
bro, they just come here to get famous, you know.
That's it.
And then the new troll's gonna see Tan in action. Then, I want to be the next Tan. So they'll come and do that. And the Islamophobes, oh yeah, they'll egg them on to do more. So that's all it is, man.
It's a fitna, you know, YouTube and celebrity kind of status or wanting
How
to become
tall
famous.
are you?
How short am I? I think was it 5'6", just about 5'6".
5'6", yeah. 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm 5'9".
Yeah, the Shias had a debate. There's quite some debates today. I think they had it.
Yeah, I've got it full of.
Why are some brothers aggressive with their da'wah? That's a very, very good question. I really don't
Come on,
know.
guys,
It's
no
just
fighting in the comments section.
people don't understand the London kind of inner city London lifestyle is that
I just read
it's very cutthroat. We're at each other's necks. We don't allow people to finish their sentences, and it gets integrated into the da'wah of inner city London. People don't allow other people to voice their opinion, to even understand it, to start, if you may, arguing against it. It's a big problem we have in London. I'm sure.
Right, I'm gonna make your life easy, I mean, I'll give you this phone. You can read the comments on this.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
There's a lot of questions.
Right.
So it's a bit difficult to read the questions on screen
Yeah, one
right
second.
now.
I'm gonna give you this.
Any gin and juice? What's that? That's Rob, right? Gin and tonic.
Gin and tonic.
Gin and tonic. Do you mean
What
gin
about
and
it?
tonic? or
Oh
gin
yeah,
and
what?
juice?
Yeah, it's that
Because
Rob
they
and
don't
that
always have
crazy guy with that crazy voice. That crazy voice that gin and tonic guy got, man. His voice, wallahi, man. Like it's gin, bro. He's proper gin. He's a gin.
What's your opinion on women being able to drive in Saudi? That's an amazing topic. To be honest, a human driving in Saudi is dangerous. First year I was driving in Saudi,
All right, you can read the
there's
comments
so
now.
much anxiety. It's not straightforward because women generally have been dropped to their location that they've always wanted to go. They've been chaperoned everywhere. So literally now it's going to be havoc in terms of the number of people on the road in places like Riyadh and Jeddah. And it's a bit scary, you know, to have new drivers on the road, especially in a road. Anyone who's been on Umrah or gone to Makkah, you know, Allah give us all the tawfiq to go.
Ameen.
You'd see the difficulty you have there in driving to. So to have a whole bunch of new drivers, it's not as easy as playing black and white as many people think. Even if it was, for example, a woman from your household, would you feel okay for them to drive in such a dangerous environment? But yet, over the years, I suppose it will get better.
Guys, yeah, I was talking to Sheikh Mohammed and Mohammed Ijab and all that. We might be doing a Umrah trip soon. Yeah, I'll let you guys know. We're all gonna go Umrah. It's not planned, written in stone, but we just had a discussion. We plan to do one. So anyone wants to come with us, I don't know, man, how we're gonna do this. We're gonna take some River brothers with us here, but we might need to do some GoFundMe thing for them because we want to take the River brothers with us for free as well. Let's see anyway. I'm gonna have a talk with the brothers. If you guys want to join us, Umrah, we're gonna go to his house in Saudi. We're gonna go to his house.
Yeah. There's Muhammad Aziz is saying that the law in regards to women driving was
Not that way
nonsense.
talk as well, yeah? Yeah. And
Something
with the-
about because they sit with non-mahram. This has definitely always been an issue. It's always been an issue because they import drivers from other countries, and often what you have is women sitting in the cars with strange men. It kind of defeats the purpose of, that's one of the reasons that women are starting to, being pushed to drive as well. Everyone should go on Umrah, if they can, if they have the ability to go. It's always a life-changing moment. And once you go there, the whole tranquility of it, seeing
I
the
just check something quickly.
Kaaba,
Hold on. Yeah,
seeing
you
the
read the
Kaaba
comments
for the
definitely.
first time. Napoleon, I think he was in Riyadh. I don't know if he's in Jeddah now. I haven't met him personally. No, I don't really. No. If I see him, I see him, isn't it? I work there, so I'm busy most of the time. If I had free time, then subhanAllah, I have family there as well, and time subhanAllah goes. And I like to, just
Yeah,
relax a lot.
my video is more longer than Sunni
What's that?
Dawah.
Sunni
Sunni Dawah,
Dawah.
the Shamsi one, yeah. My one's more longer, I think.
Yeah.
Their one's
How was the Shamsi debate? Hamza, what do you think about the inheritance era that Jamie... Yeah, I've mentioned the inheritance era that Jamie
There you
put
go.
forward. I haven't seen it in
Can you
detail.
read it? Don't you put the light up a bit?
I haven't seen it in detail, but this is nothing that the scholars that deal with inheritance haven't dealt with before. In fact, Jamie, the sources of these so-called errors are usually taken from Muslim scholars.
Hamza, you're madkhali.
So someone's saying,
Bro, man, if you imagine this madkhali and all these labels, oh, subhanallah. Imagine, guys, yeah, I'm some sort of sheikh or whatever. You guys agree with me. Are you gonna say, are you from the sect of Saeed or something? Saeed. What's all this, man? Madkhali and all that. I don't, man. It's nonsense, bro. All this madkhali and all that stuff. Leave that.
So
fitna alone. Leave
someone
that.
is asking, who are the prophets from the lineage of Ismail? We say the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he came from this lineage.
Madkhali. He's just a
And-
sheikh, man. Sheikh. He's the Sheikh Rabi. He has an opinion, and people just turn into a sect. Go on, explain what madkhali is.
You know,
bro.
one of the problems we have in
Subhanallah,
European countries is that the Muslims easily fall into these
Fitna,
sects,
man.
fitna.
Sect
Talking
fitna,
about
yeah.
we barely know Quran or
Yes.
Arabic
How to pray
when,
salah.
and how to pray Salah even we don't keep the
Abe,
fast. And
Condition
people are
of salah,
wondering,
condition of wudu. Probably most of us we don't know.
and people are wondering about the state and condition of other
Madkhali,
peoples.
Madkhali.
I think this is one of the amazing things when you move to Saudi. At least you don't have to worry about sex too much, as in you focus on your own self and your own spirituality, your own journey, and it strengthens you. That's when I come back to UK. For me, it's like I feel relaxed. I look at everyone else. It just seems like mayhem, to be honest.
And brothers, please leave that fitna away. All this Wahhabi, Madkhali and all, leave that side, bro. Leave all that, bro. It's just dividing the ummah, man. Leave all that fitna alone.
Oh, you know, ever since I was young, I always wanted to go to Saudi. Just a fascination with Islam, the Kaaba. Growing up inside London, having disparity with the capitalist kind of society where people don't even have time for families. You know, in London, we don't eat at the same time. We'd be lucky if we're in the same house together with our nuclear family and have the ability to share.
Do you want a drink or anything?
No, I'm cool, bro.
Anything? You want anything from the shops?
Yeah, I'm
Drinks, anything? The line got cut off. Go on, you carry on. I'm gonna go and get anything from the shop.
Yeah, look, there's a lot of fitna in regards to the groups, especially in UK. Honestly, my advice is that this stuff, it takes you away from the Quran. Stick to the Quran, stick to learning Arabic and strengthening yourselves.
Let me get you a drink at least. Like, what do you drink? Lint? Do you like lint? Let me get you a drink.
Yeah, not water, bro. Just water. Yeah, yeah, inshallah, if you can follow the Salaf wherever you can and do so, of course, and avoid bid'ah. It's very difficult in these times also if you don't have much access to information. But it seems like everyone's calling you towards one direction, which is their direction. So it's definitely a difficult situation you have here. So Isaac over Ismail is saying, Adam, the first man on earth, was an Israelite, even though the word Israelite comes from the prophet Israel, who came way after Adam alayhi salam. So I don't know where you got the idea that Adam was an Israelite, mate. Good luck. It definitely went over my head. Yeah, what's my opinion on Imam Abdul Aziz? Yeah, he was a great scholar like many of the scholars. Alhamdulillah, may Allah have mercy upon him. He has many great works as well. Yeah, all this name calling about Madkhali and Salafi and Brevi, you know what, wallahi, some of us in London are so miskeen. I honestly would not advise people to get involved into that kind of stuff. Yeah, some of the opinions is that the Prophet Adam alayhi was dark skinned, yeah. Even the name is suggestive that it comes from dark soil. Sheikh Munajid is still alive as far as I know, yeah. I've not heard anything other than that. I've noticed, yeah, Isaac, no, Ismail is obsessed with, can Muslims provide 3 prophets not mentioned in the Israelite scriptures? Okay, and then what? Let's assume that there is none. Then what? What does that actually mean? No? Hamza, do you prefer in an Islamic state or in the UK? It depends what you mean Islamic State. Are you referring to Saudi? Definitely is. In some certain countries, which are classed as developing, even third world countries, you get greater amounts of freedom. So you can actually enjoy life. As in the UK, for example, we can't even set up a barbecue in the park without having to go through a bureaucratic system to get a certificate to suggest we can then have a barbecue. That's very long-winded. In other countries, you could just go there, sit there, set up your barbecue and sit with family. So the question was, would I prefer to live in an Islamic state? I think he means Islamic country, or well, yeah, definitely 100%. I would love to do so. In fact, I think I am doing that. So moving to the Gulf, inshallah. May Allah make that easy for you. Does Saudi give citizenship? No, they don't. They were given it in the early days. In fact, they were paying people to take citizenship, from what I hear. So many people took on the Saudi citizenship. Yeah, so at the moment, no, they're thinking of opening up, introducing green cards, like how Americans have it. Oh, hello. Something. What's going on? You live here?
Bro. Yeah.
Yeah, they're on the live stream, man.
What's up, man? Yo, what's up, the SpeakersCorner?
How you doing? You okay?
Nice to speak
You live here?
Eh?
You live here?
Yeah, I live around there, man.
Oh, mashallah. What are you doing at this time of night?
What's up?
Yeah, hustling.
Bengali Central, bro. Bengali
I'm out
Central.
of Bangladesh, yeah.
SpeakersCorner, yeah?
Yeah, we just came back.
I want to go there, but outside, man. Down.
Really? Alright.
I used to come.
Yeah,
Next time,
I
next time.
was in a flat.
Oh, that's my brother. That was me. Yeah, that was my twin. Yeah, I know.
That was your brother.
That was my twin brother, yeah. Yeah. The pink team, purple t-shirt,
Did
bro.
my tenant call?
No.
What, he didn't call, no?
No. Yeah, there's a hadith in regard to Musa alayhi salam where the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he mentioned that Musa alayhi salam was dark skinned. So there's many prophets who are black.
Oh. We're back.
What do you think of Speaker's Corner in 10 years? I don't know, really. It's
We're
so
gonna
much.
be alive in 10 years, bro.
Yeah.
Never know.
Yeah. So we had, Allah says in the Quran, we had sent to every nation a messenger. Yeah, definitely in the Gulf states, including Saudi, there was a lot of issue in regards to employment and the treatment of workers. Definitely 100%. I think they even acknowledged this in certain countries. They scrapped what is known as the kafala system. Now, the kafala system was something which was to host a person into your country, but this was abused. It came with regulations which weren't overseen, and a lot of the countries anyway, they got rid of this because it wasn't working in the way that they had wanted it to work.
Try to answer questions like in a minute, 2 minutes, so you get more answer more questions. You're not asking me Madkhali thing again.
I keep thinking I'm looking in this camera for some strange reason.
Yeah, no, look at it.
Yeah.
What do you think about Shamsi v Isa? Watch my version when it comes out, bro.
I haven't watched the Shamsi versus.
I'll upload
you
it.
watched it? Yeah?
No, I got a live bit up, and I've got the more extra footage.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because you know when we went off,
Yeah.
Yunus didn't record it.
Yeah.
You know that because he was. There's quite a lot of bit Yunus missed because I know he's gonna upload it before me because he went home fast. But anyway, there's quite a bit he missed. Watch anyway. I got extra 10-15 minutes. Shamsi is box office, mate. Box office. I love that brother, man. But But wallahi, Isa, we literally prayed janaza, and when I saw Isa chasing Shamsi, I got it on video. I said to Isa, what are you doing here? You back from the dead? Do you understand? You back from the dead.
I actually missed
Then
it.
I tried to shake his hand.
Yeah.
I go, don't worry, bro. We're cool, yeah. He goes, I'm not shaking his hand. I'm not shaking his Sunni hand. You've been horrible to me. You don't do good titles of me. And I thought, what? You're crying over titles? I go, why the Shia like so? Not all the Shia, the one or two in the park, going mad over my clickbaits. Come on, man. I'm a Sunni. Obviously, I'm going to defend my Sunni brothers. Don't get me wrong. Don't get that twisted. Well, go on, Akhi. What they're saying?
It's a lot of, Hyde Park is like EastEnders. It's very dramatic. For a lot of people, it's about fitna and name calling and groups and all that. Really, it should have been a place for dawah for Muslims to non-Muslims. Now it's just become drama where you're saying Shia and Sunni and you're seeing this group and that group. And to be honest, I don't want to get involved in any of that. I came with the original intention to give dawah.
My shop used to be there, bro.
Yeah?
Just there. You know, the masjid.
Yeah. So yeah, I honestly don't want to get involved into any of this stuff. For me, it's nonsense.
What's that? Humility.
There's a hadith of Rasulullah. He says that you are more likely, mankind is more likely to slip with his tongue than he is with his feet. And this is why sometimes it's good to be patient and silent. And mind out about backbiting. It seems that's all that's happening.
We lose so much deeds. Can you imagine, bro, by backbiting?
Exactly. And Ramadan just finished just now. It wasn't a long time ago. And the best of deeds are the deeds which are consistent. We're only in this dunya for a short amount of time, so make that short amount of time meaningful. A meaningful time.
Oh, imagine, brothers, if we die today, are we ready to face Allah? Are you confident if you shut our eyes today that, you know what, I'll be alright, grave, I'll be alright, subhanallah. Can you imagine, brothers, in your grave you're asleep and you can hear the dunya going along, like, oh man, can you imagine, bro, that is one of my fears, bro. I'm in my grave, getting like tortured, because of my bad deeds, and then I can hear people walking, the birds, the animals, whatever, Can you imagine that thought, bro, alone just grounds me, man.
Even in the dua which we say when we go into the qabr, when we say ya salamu ya, or we say assalamu alaikum, O dwellers of the grave, and it goes on to continue to say we will be following you. This is a reminder more so for ourselves,
man,
because there's only a few things which benefit those who have passed away, and many of these traditions that happen in the funerary rites in Islam is more so to remind the living than the dead. It's to remind the living to the dead. Unfortunately, we don't take that.
Brother, have you guys noticed, bro, when we think about death, 5 minutes, 10 minutes will be calm, About 10 minutes, 15 minutes later, bro, dunya comes back in and we forget about it and we're back to square one again. Wallahi, I don't know what it is, bro, man. It's the destroyers of pleasure, as our Prophet ﷺ said, the destroyers of pleasure. If I close my eyes today, how will I face my Lord, and what will I say? All this salah, in my past I'm talking about, all the salah that I missed, and all the jahiliyyah time, what will I answer, man? I don't know what, bro. Wallahi, man, it just kills me sometimes, bro, thinking about my jahiliyyah days.
Hassan al-Basri, he has a saying which is very interesting. He says, O son of Adam, know that you are only a number of days. As each day passes you, a part of you has gone. So we have to be careful about our time. Allah says in the Quran, wal asr, by the token of time, indeed mankind is in a state of khusr, loss. And we have to remind ourselves that our stay is short. For Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he says that you should be like a traveler in this dunya who stops only underneath the shade of a tree. And there's this where you have the saying of the scholars that, all you who take pleasure in this dunya, know that to fall in love with the fading shadow is nothing but foolishness. And this way we have to remind ourselves why we're here in this dunya, if it is not except to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and please our creator. We have to continuously remind ourselves
Yeah,
of
brothers.
these things.
Think about the grave, man. Wallahi, it will ground you, man. And you know, when we are young and fit, and we get temper like the hot-blooded, angry, wallahi, man, it's not worth it, man. So much fitna, man.
There's a
all
question about here. What's your opinion on culture taking precedence over deen? What would you
Totally
say?
wrong. I'm totally against the culture.
I don't think culture should take over deen, but
Yeah.
definitely deen gives a scope for culture.
Yeah.
As
Deen
long
first,
as
then culture.
deen first and then culture.
Whatever coincides with our deen and is not haram, if the culture thing is not haram, then it's okay.
But I
Alhamdulillah.
definitely think that we need to express ourselves culturally as well. As in, Islam came and people retained their name like Salman al-Farsi or
But
Quraishi
the-
and different. They maintain their culture, and I think it needs to be
Yeah, deen
expressed.
first, yeah. Tell me where you wanna. Don't say it out loud. Yeah. but, you know.
So almost home. So culture is yeah, culture is definitely.
You know, if you wanna go to the studio
Yeah.
during the week, come
Yeah.
innit? Come and check it out.
Oh, I know. So.
It's in no, I don't want to say it out where it is now. I nearly said it, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does everyone know?
No.
Oh, it's a secret,
Not
yeah?
yet. No.
So we're just in Stratford.
You normally don't disclose your place when you do live videos.
To be honest, I couldn't care where. If
Yeah,
anyone
yeah.
knew where I lived, as long as you don't do nothing wrong by people, they have no reason to come to you.
But yeah, man. Tell me which way am I going? Like, is
Okay,
it
where's the Nando's?
Nando's?
Yeah, there's Nando's. Yeah, just chuck it. Romford Road.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what? Is it just the beginning of Romford Road you're right, or what?
Just like a few minutes. Which way are you going to?
I'm gonna go that way then, so I can drop you in the beginning of Romford Road. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Because if you're at the beginning, then I'll just drop you at the beginning. If you like
that's
further down, I'll
I'm a
drop
bit
you.
just further down, but I
Well,
can
well before Green Street, or
walk. Just before Green Street.
oh, then I'll go that way then.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay. Cool.
Well, my tenant's coming down, man, and he's giving
I'm
me.
gonna try to come in 2 weeks as well, inshallah. I think today I came really late.
Just
I
come with me.
came
If
about
you're gonna
5 or
come,
6,
if you,
yeah?
next week, if you just phone me a day before, tell me, and we'll come together. Just come to mine,
Yeah.
and from mine we go
inshallah.
together, bro.
Because me and Saeed, we live next to each other. Obviously, I don't.
No,
live
not that
close.
much.
Not that much.
Yeah, I live quite far, guys. I don't live next to them.
but
actually, you know
straight
what I
in
mean?
the same direction. Yeah.
Little bit, little bit, not that so close. I actually live about 40 minutes drive. 40 minutes drive from Hamza. He's yeah. What do you mean, man?
Which area are you?
I live next area, man.
Oh, I can't
I
say
mean-
it.
Grassing me up like that, bro.
Balagunj massive.
What they say?
Dropping some Bengali, bro.
My Bengali brothers, yeah. Oh yeah, brothers, I got a nice video coming soon, yeah. You know why the Pakistan and Bangladesh had a thingy, the partition thing, why they went to war and whatnot, yeah. And it's gonna come from the Pakistani side, bro. And I'm telling you, yeah, you guys might think, oh, is it gonna be biased, bro? They're scared to be honest, like not honest. They will be honest because of what some Pakistanis might say to them. So yeah, that's gonna be an excellent thing I'm gonna do. Bangladesh with Pakistan, why it happened, the war.
Just say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyone left.
Oh,
Alright guys, Jazakumullah khair, may Allah bless all of you. I'm about to jump off, it's late and hopefully I can get into the house. It was nice speaking to you guys, inshallah. Barakallah feekum.
oh my brother.
I'll see you soon, inshallah.
Yeah.
Jazakumullah khair, bro.
Yeah, so
Take care,
this
inshallah.
WhatsApp minute if you wanna go.
Yeah. Alright brothers, sisters, see you later, take care.
See you
Assalamu
twice.
alaikum.
That's it.
Jazakumullah khair, bro.
Yeah, take care.
Next time, I'll
Don't
message
forget your phone.
Sure.
Yeah.
Have a good one, inshallah.
Alright, bro. Take care, my brother.
Take care, bro.
Yeah. Look at this, guys. What's happening, brothers? Mohib, what's happening, bro? What's up, my Balani, bro? How much for the shirt? Don't worry, man. This is just a sample, yeah. I got some nice designs coming out, bro. Pakistan's in the bud. Well, I wish we all in one country, man. But the split, why the split happened is gonna come. Easter got ended. Wait till you watch my version, bro. No invite. For what, bro? What do you mean invite? Boy, shock email out today, is it? I don't know what all that is, bro. But whoa. Let me get out of this. So, brother Hamza has gone now. But it looks like you brothers don't want to even listen to what I have to say. So, I'm gonna end this. But before I go, brothers, I just wanted to say about the grave, man. Wallahi, think about the grave, guys. Wallahi, think about the grave. Whenever I think when shaitan comes in my head, I swear I occupy myself with thinking about the grave. If I could shut my eye doing that sin, and just imagine dying on that haram state, man. So are you guys ready to face your Lord, man? Can you imagine that, bro? I'm not ready, man. Wallahi, I'm not ready. I am not ready to face my Lord. I need to do plenty of repenting and a lot of learning, man. So my brothers and sisters, and wallahi, when I think about, without salah, I notice one gets depressed. All this depression stuff. Salah is the cure of depression. I'm telling you now from experience, yeah? I'm telling you now from experience, guys. Salah is the depression kills it, man. I can't wait to die. I'm in a hurry. Okay, you must be either you're crazy or you're high in iman and you're if you're ready, man, then lucky you, bro. Lucky you. Anyway, guys, yeah, depression ends. Salah ends depression, and I'm telling you that. I am a example of it. I'm telling you. What used to happen before, yeah, when I used to pray Salah, then stop, then I used to pray. As soon as I stop, yeah, then what I've noticed, depression used to kick in. Wallahi, man, crazy. So just think about your death. Think about the grave. Just think about it, guys, man. You're sleeping in your grave, man, and you know the grave journey, man. Wow. If you hear the stories of the grave journey, man, wallahi, it literally just, these things, man, occupies my mind sometimes. Wallahi, I can't get it out of my head. Kills me, man. This the grave journey. Like I said, yeah, there's a bit Shamsi said on my video. You guys haven't got that, yeah? It's very touching, bro. Very, very touching bit. He said, so it's... Let me go home, yeah, and I'll upload the Shamsi one first, yeah? Then I'll do the Muhammad Hijab and Sheikh Muhammad with clear guys. Right? I'll upload that. I got the full version. Other cameras came in here and there. I got it all. But when the battery died, yeah, when Sheikh Muhammad was going for the hadith, the battery took battery, so that was for about what, 30 seconds? So I missed about 30 seconds of it. Which way? Yeah. Oh my god, I'm got turned around, man. Which way am I? Yeah, it's this way, I think. Bro, when are you going for a drive? What? Bro, when are we going for a drive? Inshallah, Said. Anything new with Paul? How do you mean? How do you mean new with Paul, guys? I don't know what you mean by Paul. I don't know, man. I just hope I didn't do the wrong turn. I know. This turned around, yeah. Line is bad. I think the line is not network's a bit poor here, where I am. No, not wrong turning. Alhamdulillah, I didn't do the wrong turning. Mohit, why are you asking? Nice name, Chase that. I don't know what you guys on about, man. Who are you talking to? Is it me or what? So guys, what's happening, Mr. Abdi? Checking your videos out recently. Shamsi, Pro Shamsi, yeah? How's the studio? Studio's getting ready, nearly finished. Inshallah, you guys. When I go there, if everything's ready, I'll do a live video from the studio. Alhamdulillah, man, it's a very nice place. What's the plan with the studio? The plan is, you know, we can do so much with the studio. Like, we can do live shows. We can get, you know, the Revert brothers and sisters who embrace Islam. We can do classes with them. So much. It's everything, bro. Everything. It's like, bro, it's just pure dawah, man. It's like everything, classes, everything. You name it. Inshallah, it will be there. This the thing I was planning, inshallah, the Umrah, it'll be wicked. I don't know if anyone wants to join us, but inshallah, we're gonna do an Umrah trip, man. It'll be amazing. Can you imagine all of us going Umrah together? Wow, huh? It'll be amazing, man. Documenting it as well. So, but bro, man, going Umrah and someone carrying the camera and all that, it is a hard job. Wallahi, man, it is a hard job. Just carrying the camera and stuff. But are their brothers just here? I don't know who you're talking to. You know. But what are you getting? When are you getting Adnan on? Ustad Adnan, you know what? Let him come back. He's gone Pakistan. When he comes back, I'll get him on, inshallah. I'm gonna get Shamsi as well. I'm gonna do a carpool with Shamsi. I'm gonna do one with Ustad Adnan. Then I'll go back to Mahmoud Hijab and all the others. Come back, then go back. So yeah. Inshallah, I'll plan my next one with them. Shamsi, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna do one with Shamsi. I'm gonna speak to him. I already asked him. He said yeah. So I'm gonna do one with Shamsi. But guys, anyway, that would be great. Yeah, that would be great. We're gonna do the Bangladesh Pakistan thing with him as well. I got another brother. I'm not gonna mention his name at the moment. Alhamdulillah, he's quite updated, educated on that history side of it. But he's more comfortable. He wanted to do with Ustad Adnan. But anyway, guys, I just want to go now. Take care. Let me go home and upload the videos. The missing bits that Sunni Dawah hasn't got. So I'll get all that on. Who's that, man? Oh, that's another one. I thought somebody already uploaded my video. Whoa. I missed a live, brother Muhammad. Well, Muhammad Hijab one, the Q&A. That's the first one I ever started with him. It's on this channel. Check it out. Scroll down and see you want to see it. So anyway, guys, I'm going offline now. I'm gonna get on the motorway. It's gonna be like noisy anyway. You won't be able to hear me. So yeah, take care. Assalamu alaikum.